Embodying presence. How beautiful to connect with you, and what an incredible time we're in on this planet at the moment. And what I perceive as playing out in the field is almost like a movie of all the disconnected parts of man, of wounds, of greed, of disconnection is playing out at the moment. And these systems are not sustainable. These systems are collapsing. So there's a mass destruction of anything which is out of alignment, which is not sustainable, which is not creation. So this webinar about presence is exactly about that. It's about honoring and accepting which parts of you within your ancestral lines, which parts of you within your subconscious programming is out of alignment with creation, and which parts of you are dissociated from yourself. So by accepting these parts are within you, and they come from our ancestral lines, most of them, and they're in us. So I always honor myself as the child of my mom on the left-hand side behind me. I'm standing in front of her as the son, honoring my father as my father biologically, and standing in front of him as son. If you're adopted, it doesn't matter. It's like honoring the parents who brought you up as their like parents, but it's about the blood parents. And genetics is not about, is it a good mom, good dad? It's about simply connecting to your DNA, because the ancestors are in your DNA, and we need this connection open to transform. So first, honoring your exact genetic place within your own family system. And then when you do that, then you can honor maybe the disconnection of betrayal, the disconnection of destruction, the anger, the fury, the resentment is in you, because there's a portion of that from my mom's line, there's a portion from my dad's line, there's a portion from my past lives, there's a portion from my partner, there's a portion from anyone I've been connected to, and there's a portion from the collective field. There's a portion from the collective programming. So when you simply open the systems up, because energy always will go, it's like physics, energy will only go to where it belongs. So if you can bring in acceptance that I accept whatever's in my system, which has come from my mom's line, my dad's line, from my childhood, from the experience in the womb with my mom, from past life systems, from my schooling up to now, can simply go back to the origin. You will find the density you're holding within you will start dissolving or breaking down. And that way you go back into flow and creation. And any holding patterns you're holding, you can ask them, are they aligned with creation? And they will go back into flow again. So this webinar will be really about taking a massive shift within your system and within your nervous system to find the parts of you which is out of alignment, which is dissociating, because we dissociate, and also the ancestors dissociated. So I don't want to be holding the dissociation of my ancestors or my own dissociation. I want to look at and to go back into total flow and resonance with creation. And then if you imagine different dimensions, so if you imagine that there's different dimensions happening all in the space and time. So there's versions of me on different levels of consciousness active right here, right now. Earth, new Earth is here right now. So there's versions of new Earth right here, right now. And there's versions of me connected to new Earth right here, right now. So it's only about choosing and resolving what's in my system, which is pulling me out of connecting to new Earth. The only change you need to make is within you. So I invite you to connect to new Earth within you. I invite you to connect to 5D and above within you, within this time and space. It's only an intention and a choice. And anything which is out of alignment, I invite you to transform. So this webinar will be about connecting to 5D and above, to New Earth, in your body, in your cells, and in your life. It's only about us choosing to go in to connect to that part of New Earth that's here already. It's about us setting the intention to connect to that level of consciousness in myself that's connected to New Earth and living New Earth already. The rest of the noise, which is happening in the field, the rest of the noise you see on social media, is only noise, distractions. And it's breaking down. It's making noise because the system is going into chaos. Chaos is beautiful. Chaos activates at the end of a cycle. So if I work on a topic, that topic is connected to thousands of overlaps of vibrations of that vibrational topic because it's in my system from my ancestors, from my experience. So when you sort of unplug from the safety mechanism of keeping you safe from feeling that topic, your system goes into chaos because it's so many different systems which are connected to so many times and spaces, which most of them are nothing to do with the here and now. And then they start breaking down, but your system wants to go back because it feels like I'm losing my safety net. So, and then before you know it, you're out of it and you're through it. So chaos is when you're being disconnected from the safety net, the familiar parts of you in your life, familiar habits, sluggish parts, which are keeping you in the old version of you. So chaos comes in as a destroyer to destroy all the resonating part of you with your creator. So when I go into chaos, I make peace with it, I make friends with it, I welcome it because I know that it's a great evolution I'm taking, it's part of evolution. And I know in a couple of days I'm going to be through it, maybe a couple of minutes, and I give it space. And when I'm in chaos, I know it's not about going detailed. It's about meditating. It's about honoring. It's about connecting with nature, remembering the nature codes, and giving space. And before I know it, I'm through it. So I invite you to accept the chaos that's happening in this world is a great thing because they're at the end of the cycle. At this point, go inside, go into your still point, connect with nature, and before you know it, it's broke through. I look forward to seeing you at the webinar. If you'd like to be part of this webinar, they're all building on each other, as you know, and I'm very excited to share these results with you so you can be more present, more whole in 5D and above, and honoring your new system that's here already, honoring New Earth and that version of you that's living in New Earth already. Feeling that within you, breathing into it, aligned. Beautiful. Have a beautiful day, remembering who you are. And it's not about working on it, it's about unraveling. So it's about unshedding, like undoing. It's an undoing. It's not doing, it's undoing what's in our systems. Enjoy. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.